Hello dear students, how are you? I hope that you all are taking good care of yourself and completing your assignments. Children, as we have already done with our first and second chapter, so in this video I'll be going to do the exercises questions, only that objective part. It is because I have got few mails in which students have written wrong answers. So for them, I'm sending this video with all the answers written. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to take out your books and be ready with your pencil and start writing down the answers along with me. Okay. Now children, one more thing, I've been keep on noticing that you all are not watching the videos properly. Children, if you want to understand the chapter, if you want to write down the answers properly, you have to watch the video carefully. Children, while writing down the answers, I'll keep on explaining you the content also. So it is kind of a revision type. I hope that you will all watch this video very carefully and will write down the correct answers in your books. Okay, so let's get started. Children, this is your book, ICSE Understanding Computer Studies. So children, this is your page number 19 and here exercises questions are given. So today we are going to solve these exercises questions of chapter 1 as a revision. Those who have done these questions, they can recheck from here also. Okay, so let's get started with the objective questions. The first question is fill in the blanks. Choose appropriate words from the box. Now children, you know what you have to do? You have to find out the words from here and you have to fill the blanks with the correct words. Now the first one is a computer is an dash device. As you all know that a computer is an, yes, electronic device. So write down electronic here. Now the next one is dash is a collection of facts and figures. Now children, what are the raw facts and figures? Yes, data is a raw fact and figures. Now third one is the term given to the meaningful form of data is, now children, data is a raw fact and figure. Okay, now when we process this data, it gives us the meaningful result, and that meaningful result is our information. Is what? Information. So write down information here. Okay, next fourth one, physically visible components of a computer are known as, now children, what are the physically visible components of a computer? Yes, hardwares are the physically visible components which we can see and which we can touch also. Okay. Dash memory has a smaller storage capacity. Now children, we know that memory are of two types, primary and secondary. And primary memory is the memory which has a smaller storage capacity. So write down primary memory here. Primary memory. Okay, so now check your answers from here also. Those who have done the incorrect answers, they can correct from here. Okay, now come to the next question. Our next question is match the following. Hardware. Now children, which of them is a hardware? Yes, keyboard is a hardware. So match this hardware with this keyboard part. Okay, the keyboard is a hardware. It is a physically visible component of a computer. Okay, next comes primary memory. Now children, what is a primary memory? Yes, primary memory stores the data temporarily. So primary memory is a temporary storage memory. Okay, now it stores the memory, it stores the data temporarily. Okay, now next comes arithmetic and logic unit. Now children, what is an ALU? Yes, it is a component of a CPU which help us to do mathematical calculations, and also it helps us to perform logical operations also. Okay, so here mathematical calculations are written, so match this ALU with this mathematical calculations. Okay, next comes our control unit. Now what is a control unit? Yes, it is also a component of a CPU. It regulates all the operations. Regulate means it controls and maintain all the operations of a computer. Okay. Okay, children. Now come to the next question. Question number 3. It is a very important question, children. Okay. Now, third question is name the following. 2 types of software. Now, children, what are the 2 types of software? Yes, system software and application software. So write down system software, and the next one is application software. So children, come to the next point. Two types of memory. As we have already studied that memory is of two types, primary memory and secondary memory. So write down here primary memory. And the next type of memory is secondary memory. Secondary memory. Okay, so come to the third question. Three parts of CPU. Now children, CPU is divided into three parts. Now what are those three parts? Yes, the first part is the arithmetic and logic unit. What is the first part? Arithmetic and logic unit means ALU. ALU is the first part. Now the second part is control unit. Control unit. And the third part is memory unit. Third part is the memory unit. Fourth question. Three examples of hardware. Now children, you all know that hardwares are the physically visible components of a computer which you can easily touch, which you can easily see. So what are the parts of a computer which you can touch and see? Yes, you can touch a keyboard. So keyboard is a hardware. You can also touch a mouse. Okay, so mouse is also a hardware. You can touch a CPU also, central processing unit. Yes, so keyboard, mouse and CPU are the examples of hardware. Okay children, now turn on to page number 20. Here question number 4 is given. Complete the block diagram. Now what this block diagram is all about? It is about the IPO cycle. So this is how a computer works. It takes the data instructions through the input units. The CPU processes all those data with the help of ALU, control unit and memory unit. And after this, the data is processed into the meaningful result, means information. And that information is displayed by the help of output units like monitor and printer. For all these process, we require some storage area. We require some space, so that space is provided by the storage units like primary memory, secondary memory. Okay children, so this block diagram is of the IPO cycle. Okay children, okay, hope you have understood. Okay, now come to question number 5. Answer in 1 or 2 words. Now we have to write down the answers in 1 or 2 words. This question you have to do in your notebook. Okay, here I'm writing the answers, so check it from here. If you have done wrong, then erase it and write down the correct answer from here. Okay children, all right. Question number 1. Who is known as the father of computer? The children, is a very easy answer. Sir Charles Babbage. Who is known as the father of a computer? Yes, Sir Charles Babbage. B-A-B-B-A-G-E. Sir Charles Babbage. Okay. Now come to the next question. What does RAM stand for? Now children, what is a RAM? Yes, it is a random access memory. It is a kind of a primary memory. So the full form of RAM is random access memory. So write down random access memory. Check the spellings also. Okay children. Now question number 3. Which part of a computer system takes all decisions? It is a very easy answer. As a human brain takes all the decision in human body, the same way a CPU takes all the decisions in computer system. So write down CPU here. Now children, what is the other name of monitor in a computer system? Yes, we can call it LCD also. So write down LCD, or we can call it visual display. What is it? Can also be called? It can also be called visual display. Question number 5. Name the 2 types of primary memory. Children, as we have already discussed, that primary memory is of 2 types. RAM and ROM. RAM and ROM. You have to write down the full form also. Random access memory and read-only memory. Children, now we are done with the objective part of this chapter 1. So what you have to do, you have to check out your answers from here and you have to correct the answers if written wrong in your notebook. Okay, children. So now proceed towards our next chapter, chapter number 2, objective question. So children, take out your page number 36. Be ready with your pencils and book. Here are the given exercises questions of chapter number 2, GUI operating system. So let us solve the objective part of this exercises questions. Question number 1, fill in the blanks. Choose appropriate words from the box. Question number 1 is, first part is, Windows 8 is a graphical user interface dash system. Now children, you all know that Windows 8 is an operating system. So write down operating here. OPERATING, operating system. So the second part is, Dash is the founder of Microsoft company. Now children, who have founded Microsoft company? Yes, William Henry Bill Gates. He is the founder of Microsoft company. He is an American businessman and a computer programmer. Okay, so write down Bill Gates here. B-I-L-L, Bill, G-A-T-E-S. Bill Gates is the founder of Microsoft company. Now come to the third part. First screen which appears after the system gets ready is called dash. Now children, as soon as you start the computer system, the first screen that appears on the monitor, on the screen, is the desktop. That is called what? Desktop. Okay. Now come to fourth part. Dash is like a background of the desktop. Yes. Wallpaper. What is the background of a desktop called? Wallpaper. Okay. It is a background of a desktop. Now come to the next part, fifth part. Dash are the small graphical symbols which are present on the desktop. Now children, as I've already told you that the small pictures, the small graphics which are present on the desktop are the icons. So, icons are the small graphical symbols present on the desktop. Icons can be of files, they can be of folders also, any application program, any software. Okay, they all have a small graphical symbols which are present on the desktop. So, these are the icons. What are these? Icons. Okay. Now sixth part. Shutdown option is present in the dash button menu. Yes, it is present in the power button menu. Where it is present? Power button. Okay, if we want to shut down a computer, we have to click on the power button. Okay, from there we'll get the option of shutdown. Now come to the seventh part. Dash appears only when the computer system is on but idle. Yes, now children, screensaver. It appears when the computer is idle for some time. When you are not doing anything on a computer and it is still on, so a moving picture, a moving graphic is shown on the computer. That moving picture is the screensaver. Okay. Now, eighth part. The computer clock is displayed at the extreme right hand side of the taskbar. Where a computer clock is present? Yes, it is present at the extreme right side of a taskbar. Okay, children? Okay. Now you can check your answers from here also. Okay. Now come to the second question. Name the options present in each of the following. 3 options of power button during shutdown. Children, when we shut down the computer, 3 options are present over there. Now, what are those 3 options? Yes. Restart, shut down, and sleep option. These 3 options are displayed on the screen when you click on the power button. Okay, children? Now come to the next question. 3 apps available on the desktop. You can write down the name of any 3 apps which are available on the desktop. Children, you can write down any 3 apps like most probably MS Word is present. Okay, Microsoft Word. Microsoft Word is also an application software. So write down the name of Microsoft Word. Also, we can write down MS Paint over here. Okay. You can also write down Tux Paint. these are the applications which may be present on the desktop. So whatever applications are present on the desktop, you can write down the names of them. Okay, they are in the form of the icons. Okay, now 3 ways to arrange icons on the desktop. Now children, we can arrange the icons on the desktop in 4 ways. So here you can write any 3 ways out of them. Okay, so the first way is the name option. First option is the name option. Children, this option provides you the facility to arrange the icons in alphabetical order. Okay, now the next you can write down size option. What you can write down? Size. Children, using this size option, we can arrange the icons according to their sizes in ascending or descending order. Okay, now the next comes date modified. Date modified. Now this options allows a user to arrange the icons according to the dates on which they are created. Okay, so these are the 3 options according to which you can arrange the icons on the desktop. Okay, now come on to page number 37. Here question number 3 is given. Name the following. First part is 2 environments of an operating system. Children, operating system provides 2 types of environments for the user. One of them is CUI, that is character user interface. And the next one is GUI. GUI. G stands for graphical user, U stands for user, and I stands for interface. So these are the 2 environments which are provided by the operating system to the users. Okay, now second part, 2 ways of classifying an operating system. So children, there are the 2 ways in which we can classify an operating system. What are they? They are single user operating system and multi-user operating system. Okay, now children, come to the next question. Question number 3, give an example of single user operating system. Now what are single user operating system? Children, these kind of operating system allows 1 person at a time. Okay, so you can write down the example like Windows. The next is multi-user operating system. Now children, this operating system allows more than 1 person to use the computer at a time. Like it requires a central computer that acts as a server, and it connects all the computers with it. Okay, it connects all the computers with it. So it requires a server, central computer, which controls all the functions, all the workings of the computers which are attached to it. So example of an multi-user operating system can be Unix or Linux. Write down Unix here. UNIX. Unix is a kind of an operating system which allows more than one user to perform functions on it at a time. Okay. Now children, come to the next question. Question number 4. Name the following icons. Now children, this icon represent what? Yes, it represents VLC media player. This icon is of VLC media player. Okay, write down VLC media player. Now children, this icon is of what? Which application icon is this? Yes, it is an icon of Microsoft Word. Microsoft Word. W-O-R-D. Microsoft Word. Now come to this icon, children. This is a very familiar icon. You all have seen it in your computer. Yes, this is an icon of a recycle bin. Recycle bin, where all the deleted files are stored. Okay. Now this icon, yes, it is very simple. It is an icon of a paint software. Yes, which allows you to do drawing and coloring on a computer. Okay. Now children, this is an icon of Mozilla Firefox. It is a kind of a browser. It helps us to access internet. Yes, it is a Mozilla Firefox icon. It is an icon of a Mozilla fox. Now come to this icon. This is an icon of Windows Media Player. Yes, Windows Media Player. Children, this application, this software allows you to play all the songs, all the videos which are stored in your computer. If you want to play them, you would require this software. Okay. Now children, we are done with the objective part of this. Okay, now what you have to do, you have to check out all your answers from here. The subjective questions we have already given you in your assignments. So children, this is now for today. I hope that you all will do, you all will write down the answers correctly in your book. Those who have written the answers, they can just check from here. Okay, so we'll be meeting in the next video. Till then, stay safe, stay home, and complete all your assignments.